We are at Punch Kettlebell Gym in Rumford, Rhode Island, ready to begin the assault. I started working out here last summer, right after I injured my shoulder. I came in here to really strengthen my shoulder, try to get it back strong before I had surgery, and because I wanted my recovery to be as quick and as fast as I could. My workouts are focused around BMX, and you know, Colin studied what I do when I ride a bike and the strengths I need to improve my pump so I can start going higher. I feel like I've lost that strength a little bit. You kind of lose some of those things, and I really wanted to focus to get back those strengths.
I'd had surgery on my shoulder December of '09, and then another surgery January of 2010. 2 different surgeries for 2 different injuries on my shoulder. Well, it ended up dislocating on me during X Games 3 times. You know, I was really bummed out because, you know, I'm like, man, I gotta miss the rest of my season, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I started doing motivational speaking with my best friend, Chris Poulos, who's a former pro flatlander. You know, we started getting bookings 3 or 4 a week. The best part about it was I was passionate about it. It was something that I love to do, you know, and it kind of filled that gap that riding normally fills, you know, so it was really nice to have something like that. And it really helped me through those tough times of where if I didn't do that, I really could see myself sinking into depression. You know, BMX is who I am. It's what I've done for 30 years. And I know that I can't ride for the rest of my life, so I'm really trying to take all the things that I've learned and all the opportunities that I've had throughout my BMX career and use those things to have an afterlife. I'll always be involved with BMX. I'll always be around BMX. I love it from the core. It's hard to even think about, you know? It's hard to even think about not being around BMX, you know? I love seeing young kids have that passion, and I try to tell kids it's so important to love what you do. Don't worry about going to the X Games. Don't worry about winning a medal. Don't worry about getting sponsored and who you're gonna get paid from. Just go have fun. Go enjoy what you're doing. You know, I chose to ride BMX, and I loved BMX, and I chose BMX because you weren't a jock. You didn't have to fit in. It didn't matter if you liked a pink bike with a high seat post and your bars forward, or you liked a yellow bike with a seat low and your bars back. It didn't matter, you know. So everybody who rode bikes, you just rode bikes. So it was great. But there's no room for people to be negative towards your own peers. I don't get it, you know, like kids giving other kids hard time to the way they run their bike or the way they dress or if they wear pads or if it kills me to see a kid go ride and he won't have a helmet on, you know, and I'm like, why don't you have a helmet on? And he does it because, well, he doesn't want to be laughed at by other kids because they don't have helmets on. Are you kidding me? I've been knocked out unconscious over 25 times with a helmet on. I cannot imagine, I wouldn't be here, I'd be dead. You know, to me, if you're not wearing pads or a helmet, you know, like Matt Hoffman always says, if you're not wearing pads, you're not trying hard enough. It's so funny because when I first started lifting weights, you know, I got made fun of in the BMX community because, oh, Rob's just a meathead lifting weights, you know, and you know, because I was doing what I want to do. I was being an individual, you know. I love BMX. I also love karate. I love golfing. You know, I love sitting and watching football for hours, you know, I love it. It's great, you know, and it's not about if the other people like it, if my friends like it, it's about what I like to do, you know, and it was just about me trying to be healthy and be fit, you know, and take care of my body. There's a Mega Ramp event actually in the beginning of July in Brazil. Mega Ramp came to me and said, hey, we really would like you to help, you know, structuring the BMX side of things. So I'm going in as a judge for Mega Ramp and sport organizer. So I'm gonna help keep the structure of BMX and Mega Ramp going down the right path. You know, the next chapter for me is wake up tomorrow morning and see where the world takes me. I'll be 40 in December, you know, and I have no plans of stopping. Why do I have to put a time frame on what I'm doing? I'll do what I want to do for as long as I want to do it. Life is an amazing journey. You know, there's no finish lines to each thing you do. It's just one journey opens doors for 3 other journeys that you can take. In the words of the great Matt Hoffman, dream your life, then live your dream. And I truly believe that. So, thanks, Matt.